video, and I hate to tell you this, but Blade left the sound box in the van all weekend, so it's dead. So we're going to get it charged up, and we'll do one for you this week. But basically what I'm doing is I'm doing my pager concurrent with every command, and I want to show you guys, this is how I'm holding this remote. I'm using my thumb here, and my finger here on the nick, and I really haven't used this boost thing yet, but put our nick on about 10 to start out with. You know, and you've got to have the nick. You know, in the nick, we have given the nick meaning by initially augmenting the top of the leash with the nick, so it wasn't just coming out of nowhere. So we basically made an electric leash is what we've done with the initial, you know, introduction of the collar. That's why now the nick, again, the nick is not upsetting if it's not unexpected or uncontrollable. So, you know, that's why you've got a collar, condition them and all that. But anyway, we're just going to give him a little run through. That's his signal for good. I start my pager slightly before because he does not have the luxury of the concurrent verbal cue. Turn right here, instead of the pager, I would tap, tap, tap with my dick. But you can see the dog had really no different reaction because he already expected something to happen right here. Alright, so same thing, I'm going to start my pager slightly before. I'm going to do my hand signal. And you guys know we're not big on hand signals because it's just people move their hands around so much, but with a deaf one, you kind of got to do that. Start my pager right here. We always want to have the food. As a methodology, I will tell you that's a big thing on YouTube for people to say, we don't use treats. My answer to that is, clearly, you're not going to have the attitude that you're going to get. It's a very good book written by a guy I know, Godfrey, and it's called Training and Drive, and the whole methodology is really only training the dog when it's motivated by something, the food or whatever, and I completely believe in that philosophy. So there's people that don't want to use food and all that. The dog is just not going to have the same, you know, attitude. And it shows when people, you know, say, we don't use treats. It's like, you don't even really have to say that because you can tell by the way the dog's acting. All right, so same thing. We'll just go up and back one more time. If I can, wait till his head's a little bit that way. Greg, I think this would be the perfect poster dog for the Einstein death thing. This is such a cute little guy, and he is arrested. All right, Greg, see you later in the week.